Yes, sir. What's up, good people? I'm your host, Barry Bondz. I got my co-host with me, Pappy Black to my left, Game Beast to my right.
Yo.
And this is the Smoke Talk Podcast. How y'all doing today?
We're shining it.
God took me for a loop right here. I almost fell out, man, on that pool right there.
Yeah, these are robust.
Word. This is a good motherfucker.
Don't edit that out. Mm-hmm. What's going on with y'all?
Shit, man. Same shit, man. Jets lost.
Damn.
Again.
Jets lost, man.
We're going to say that, man, for the sports section,
Of course,
man.
you asked me how we going. I just told you. I'm not about to get no deep diatribe about it.
Let me see.
We lost.
That's all that matters.
That's all that matters. Yeah, don't nothing else matter. So with you, fool?
Things a little better. You know, but every day is a blessing. And I don't have complaints right now, man. I don't feel like it. Nobody listening to them. They don't even sound right coming out of their mouth. So pause.
And if you cry, what the baby's gonna do?
What the baby's gonna do, like Game say. So I'm blessed, man. We at it again, you know. All energy, all love. You feel me?
Yes, sir. It's a blessing. It's been a great week, man. A lot going on in the world. I want to start off talking about money.
It's a good subject.
Man.
Or
money,
bad, depending on who you're talking to.
Yeah, it makes the world go round, right?
Yeah.
U.S. Treasury said it might run out of money by October 18th.
This year?
Yeah, of this year. That's what they said. That's
God damn.
That's a fear tactic, man. The motherfuckers that print the money can't never run out of it.
Yeah, where are you?
Unless they run out of paper. Unless they run out of paper, they ain't running out of money.
All the trees they cut.
Money ain't backed by gold no more.
Right.
Not U.S. money anyway.
Yeah, and it has no value. You make it have value.
That shit is just legal tender.
Yep, just wanted to put that out there.
That's a scare tactic, man. They trying to say that so they can stop giving away the money they was giving away.
Word.
They saying all of that to say no fourth stimulus.
Yeah.
That's it.
Biden something else. I guess what they blaming on Biden.
They supposed to. he the big wig.
Well, I see Safari tweet. I think today said that Trump was better for entrepreneurs. You believe that?
Probably so.
Maybe so.
Because Trump was a person. He was a person who didn't want regulations for stuff. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't want to tax people neither. So if you working for yourself, you know your taxes would be lower if you in a certain bracket. And with Biden, he wants businesses, the top businesses, and all of that to pay more taxes. So yeah, for the businessman, Trump probably was a better option, but that's only financially. And that what Trump didn't trickle down to the 9-to-5er. The
middle class citizens.
The middle
if there is such a thing.
The middle class and the lower class, it didn't trickle down to that. That was for people that's up. The richest 1%. I don't know if Safari is in the richest 1%, right? But that's who it mainly affected with Trump.
You talking about Safari?
Yeah, he tweeted that.
Oh, okay.
He just can't win, man.
Hey, look, people.
He said no.
I ain't tripping off him. He entitled to his opinion. I mean, it could be fact. It probably was better for entrepreneurs and business people. I don't know about small businesses, but I could be corrected. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Hey, man, it's been a beautiful week.
Yes.
From sports to TV.
Speak for yourself.
Was it week 3?
Word.
Speak for yourself. We 0-3. Speak for yourself.
Oh man! Like I said, we gonna save this conversation.
It was a good week from sports to TV. Go ahead.
BMF Starz.
Nice.
The finale of Raising Kanan. What you think? Did you see it?
Yeah, it seemed like that Raising Kanan season went fast as hell. I know it was 10 episodes.
10 episodes.
But it didn't. It seemed more like 7.
And they skipped the weekend. And remember they paused on the weekend.
Yeah, so it was really 11 weeks.
Hour long?
Yeah.
About an hour
Yeah,
long?
but it felt like 7 weeks. Like, it was a good... I guess that goes to say that it was a good
It was a good
good show.
season. BMF was good.
I like that first episode.
And Raising Canaan was good.
I agree.
50's on the roll. I can't even knock him. He's on fire.
He's gonna be the hood Tyler Perry.
He's on fire.
I mean that in a good way.
He's on fire.
He's gonna be the Tyler Perry for the streets.
He's killing it right now.
I missed all of those, but you know what I was watching?
Who's watching?
The good old Wu-Tang.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's right. Wu-Tang good too.
Oh yeah, that's good too.
The Saga, man.
Yeah.
American Saga. That thing.
Yeah, I couldn't wait for that to come back on.
I think it's an episode tonight.
Yeah, it's Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that one good too. You not caught up on that one?
Nah, I'm a couple behind. I seen when it started. I'm a couple.
I'll just say
That's
this.
one of my favorites.
Yeah.
I was waiting on that.
I'm waiting for, but the only thing with the Wu-Tang thing, I'm waiting for them to get to who they is.
But look.
I'm waiting for them to get to protect your neck.
Well, I'm going to say, listen. That episode, Protect Your Neck, you going to like it. It puts you inside the brain of the Abbott.
No. What I mean is, when they get to actually
I know what you talking about.
in the shit.
I'm telling you from the last episode that they put out. It's called,
Yeah, I saw it.
It's called, yeah, man.
I saw it.
Man.
But they still, like,
they
RZA
still-
on his way back to New York.
Don't tell her. Let him
Spoiler
go.
alert,
Yeah,
man, fuck.
It's just spoiler alert.
Man.
But you should have seen it by now. But
That shit,
you
I
know
ain't
they
even
on
the
it, like
sixth episode.
they not Wu-Tang Clan yet. I'm waiting for that.
Mm.
But the show itself, dope. I fucks with it.
It's definitely good stuff on TV right now.
Good stuff for us. Good black material.
Definitely.
Word.
Everything else in the world, the COVID situation is still crazy. I'm pretty sure you heard the NY hospitals are firing and suspending staff who refuse vaccination. United Airlines is terminating 600 employees who refused to get vaccinated.
More than 600.
What you think about that?
I tried to explain this to y'all. I think it was episode 3 or 4. There's a way that you can say what you have to say without saying it the way you say it. Because all they have to do is deem you belligerent. They're going to make you look like the person that don't know what's going on. You have to address it a certain type of way.
Is New York, this is what I'm not sure of. Is New York recognizing religious exemptions? No?
Not when it comes down to the mandate on the jobs.
I don't think so.
No, that was supposed to be before that was a thing. Like,
Same people that they had on the front line is they firing.
Mm-hmm.
It's not adding up.
Yeah, that
I understand it, but the same people they had on the front line that were in the fire, they got it. You can't.
yeah,
That's bad.
But on the other hand of that, and I'm not saying I agree one way or the other, but on the other hand of what you saying is, all right, boom, we trying to make sure that everybody is safe. We don't need the health providers spreading it, the healthcare providers spreading it too.
I get it.
You know what I'm saying? And
Hey, look.
hey, yo, you know what my mother said?
What?
My mother said if they do that in New Jersey, she gonna drive Uber, man.
Hey, look.
She said she ain't getting it.
Hey, look, man.
my grandmother ain't getting it.
This one's a toss, man. A toss of the coin, man.
It's what you believe in, man.
This is a toss of the coin and time.
If you
know what I
believe
mean?
if you believe strongly against getting the vaccine, then don't get it. if you feel like it could help you or save your life, then take it. I mean, it's up to the individual. But
Shit started to sound like a broken record.
But as you can see in New York,
Yeah.
they about to make it real hard if you don't.
Yeah.
Wait till the travel ban come.
Yeah, that's when everything goes.
That's when everything gonna go haywire.
But the people that don't take the vaccine are clearly aware of this. This is the reason why, some of the reasons why they won't take it.
They calling it the mark of the beast, bro. Like, they making it biblical.
Hey,
Like,
listen, man, they've been writing them books a long time. When I was young, one of the OGs had me read that book, that 777 book, man. Listen, bro,
What about the
I get it.
what was it, Behold the Pale Horse? What was that?
Behold the Pale Horse.
Yeah,
Hey, yo,
mhm.
but look, I want to know what makes, to the people who are against the vaccine, I want to know what makes this vaccine different than the rest of
From the
them.
flu vaccine?
Or the measles. Like, yo, right now your kids can't go to school if they don't get a measles vaccine. They like, it's certain, like, and nobody got a problem with it. Nobody protesting. Nobody mad. But it's this particular vaccine that people are deeming as evil, and that's what I don't understand.
I don't know, man. I'm just, talking about it is so damn tiresome, man. It's like
Yeah, I mean,
there ain't no winning in this shit.
Yeah, but I mean, there has to be a medium ground. It has to be a gray area in it. It can't just be black and
I
white.
seen something today. LeBron James said that he's vaccinated, but he doesn't feel strong enough about it to encourage other people to get vaccinated.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, but that to me, that's a great way to you did it.
And the other side,
What more do you have to say?
the other side of
I'm being a brand ambassador. I was offered to get paid to push
Promote
people. Yeah, to push people to get vaccinated. The problem I had with it was I'm vaccinated,
right?
but some of the questions I asked a couple of my people who weren't vaccinated. I was talking, and some of the questions I can't answer. Not to say that I'm vaccinated,
Right.
but
I
some
get exactly
things
what
I
you're saying.
couldn't answer. Let's being honest.
But that-
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
that
couldn't
makes
answer.
sense.
Maybe you could. I couldn't answer.
I get
so
it.
I didn't feel right. I didn't take the money, and they offered me money for like a month and a half straight, every time. You know what I mean? And I didn't take it because I couldn't. I didn't want to be put on the spot. I couldn't answer certain questions. I mean, I went and got vaccinated. I did it for my family's sake. My mom's vaccinated. My sister vaccinated. They asked me to get vaccinated so I could go around them and be around kids and all that. So I did it. That's why I did it. If somebody asked me that,
I'm the only one. I'm the only one in my family that's vaccinated. You see the parallel.
right. So, well, all three of us being vaccinated.
Yeah, but like I said, it has to be a gray area. You just said LeBron James said he vaccinated, but he don't feel strongly
I
enough
felt
about
that
it to promote it.
I felt that.
I
when
feel
he,
it too.
When he,
But the other side of that coin is Kyrie saying he might miss the home games because of the New York mandate for you to have the vaccine. He got to get vaccinated to play at the Garden.
we're gonna stay on Kyrie for a minute, man.
Go ahead.
To him, it's a little bigger than vaccination for him, man.
Yeah.
And I'm judging him on his track record.
Okay.
I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it now.
sick of your shit.
I'm sick of you. Thank you, fool. Thank you. I didn't have to say.
I gotta install that.
Yeah, we got
Sick of your
the
shit.
button. Yeah, we gotta have that button.
But nah, you heard what the NBA said though, right?
What?
Okay. You won't get paid. You won't get every game you miss, every home game you miss, you won't get paid.
Like, yo, this is, to all the Brooklyn fans out there, Papp, you black speaking, this would be the season where they need him to win and he can't play. The type of shit. This is what I'm saying, yo. Like, yo, what do you like, yo? Like,
it'll be the last game of the season at home,
and he need to win game, and he can't play. And he can't play.
And he don't play.
Well, generally, he doing what everybody else is doing. He's thinking about what's best for him,
I get it.
right? Yeah.
Which
I get
which
it. I
comes
get it.
first?
Makes perfect sense.
I get it. I'm
Which
just
comes
saying
first?
for
It
him.
is weird as hell,
It's just for him because the shit he see with him.
He been doing.
Yeah, it's his. You know what I mean? Other
Yeah.
people are doing it. We're not saying that. We talking about Kyrie. Last year, he ain't feel like playing, but he had a party. They got
Yeah.
a video. He dancing and shit.
No, he couldn't play because he went to the party.
No. He said he didn't feel like playing, and then they got video of
Then he
him
went at the party.
At the party,
Right, it was supposed
dancing.
to be a person.
He's dancing or something like that. Yeah, TikToking or whatever the fuck
and
he
had
doing.
to quarantine after that.
You know what I mean? Like, yo, after a while, like he went to Boston, stunk it up. Like, you know what I mean? I'm tired of him. I'm tired of him, man.
Always
I'm tired of him, man.
When
I'm a
motherfuckers
fan
say
too.
that,
I like
always-
how he ball. But at the same time,
great basketball
yeah,
player,
but the mental
look,
ain't adding up with the layup.
Every talented basketball player, rap artist, movie star, whatever, they not all. Everybody not smart, bro. And I'm not saying that Kyrie not smart. I'm just saying everybody don't live up to your morals and standards, man. It's some outliers out there.
Listen.
I just believe he one of them.
Listen here, man. I ain't mad at none of yous, vaccinated or not. I'm not mad at you. At least you're thinking.
Yeah, I'm not mad
At least
at
your
that.
shit gyrating.
I'm mad at Kyrie. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, he be bugging. But all I'm saying is, at least be able to have the facts. Like Barry said, he didn't want to do that because he could not explain everything.
I couldn't.
Every question. So, yeah. But LeBron's case, he was vaccinated. He don't. Once you make the choice, either you're vaccinated or not vaccinated, there ain't so much you could say. You don't gotta say nothing.
Somebody told me the other day, man. Yeah, man, go home and put a coin on your arm. I bet you it'd stick to your arm.
You went home and put
Man,
the
you know
coin
what I
on
mean?
your arm.
I'm standing right there. Did I said, and then no, man, maybe it skipped you.
Oh man, hey, listen, man, I done woke up with pennies on my face and shit, all type of good. Like, you know what I mean? Everybody,
My mother keep telling me is dead baby fetuses in it from abortions.
we had this conversation. I told you the elements of vaccinations is very, very close, if not on part of that. She heard that from a reliable source. The thing is,
reliable source to her. She heard it from her pastor.
Bruh, don't let me get into the
That's
government
not,
and church, bro.
They all go together. But they supposed to be separate, and that's my point.
Well, yeah, but they ain't. They go hand in hand. But anyway, look, use your best judgment, because at the end of the day, God can only judge, man. So whatever we go through, we're gonna go through it together, whether we like it or not.
I know on every podcast, it seemed like this shit come up every podcast.
Yeah.
But yo, every time you check the news, man.
So,
the first shit that pop up.
Hey, look, man, because it's real. And look, it's like D.L. Hughley said, yo. He said Christians go to other countries to spread the gospel, right?
Okay.
But they won't. I'm trying to figure out exactly what he said. I'll come back to that, what he said. But it made perfect sense. Like, they'll go to a foreign country and spread the word of Jesus, right? But they won't adhere to the recommendations here to keep everybody safe, so they could do the same thing.
Yeah.
It was something to the effect of that.
When you know that book and you do what that book tell you to do, you gonna find out you're doing some odd stuff. Because if you really read that book, and we had to read it. We had to read it. I had to read it. I read it.
That's a fact. I'm a PK boy. I had to do.
You know what I mean? And for the people that go over them verses over and over again, you ain't gonna forget them. Don't be leaving out them other parts neither. But when you get into that stuff right there, it's gonna make you do some of the things that, you know, people think are odd and weird, like go to another country and spread the gospel, but don't do it here, because that's what the book said to do. But that's another subject. I ain't gonna burn y'all down with that.
Well, speaking of burning, R. Kelly. First thing that comes to your mind. R. Kelly.
Can I go last?
Okay. Okay.
He go last.
He gonna lay this one out. Okay, Gabe. First thing that comes to your mind, and that's I won't say that's your guy because
tragedy, man. That's the first thing come to my mind. Tragedy.
Why is that? Let me explain. You know, I know what you're saying.
It's a tragedy. It's a tragedy because, you know, this is happening to so many of our black entertainers and people of stature. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's tragic that, you know, if he did what he's accused of, that the women had to go through that. It's just a tragedy on both sides. Like, it's I think wasted talent, man.
I believe he was found guilty of racketeering and sex trafficking or something like that.
Racketeering and sex trafficking, taking minors across state lines for prostitution and shit like that.
Where the homie on the Republican side that y'all supposed to be howling at about the same thing? Matt, you know what I'm talking about.
Gates. Matt Gaetz.
Where he at? Cause it got quiet. It got a little quiet.
But it's a tragedy on both sides, in my opinion. And
I'm just saying.
I tell you what though, I'm still listening to that shit. I don't give a.
Listen, yeah, care. the music to me is a different language.
It's a part of my childhood, man.
You know what I mean? It's
I'm
like,
not throwing that in the garbage. It's art.
You can't blame. Well, listen, I'm put this in a certain way because I caught myself. This could have went the wrong way. Things would have went wrong a little too early. But regardless of the behavior of an individual, it doesn't always express itself through their talent. Now, you might start going back to them songs and trying to put them together, yeah. But you would do that only because of what you know now, not because of how you seen the song when it was.
They saw him piss on that girl and they were still listening to it.
Yeah. Oh, he killed y'all with that step episode.
Motherfuckers was still doing songs with him,
line dances,
everything. So they saw him piss on that little girl.
But the way that I perceive music, it would be difficult for me to delete that catalog just because he did something foolish and was doing it while he was still making the music, but nobody complained then.
But if he is indeed guilty, then he got what he deserved.
Well, they said he guilty. That's it.
Yeah, they said he guilty. Yeah. They said Bill Cosby was guilty.
Yeah, but they fucked that up.
He home.
Yeah, because they fucked that up. Well, they lied. They did something They did something that was too easy to catch. But anyway, he shouldn't have. In my opinion, that whole thing was another whole thing. It was a bunch of, what do you call it, bro? A witch hunt. Yeah.
I don't understand why it took 20 years for this to happen.
Yeah, it's all hogwash.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if that's what he was doing, why did it take 20 years?
Man, because he was making people money.
And the other thing I want to say is, okay, R. Kelly, guilty of racketeering, sex trafficking, all of that, right? Why he the only one in jail? It's been well documented that with the stuff he was doing, he had help. People was bringing him girls. Parents was giving their daughters up for record deals and money and things of that nature. Why is he the only one in jail?
It's a lot of people out there.
It's a word called conspiracy.
Yeah, it's a lot of people out there that's weirded out.
But why they not in jail? Why is because he was the big fish, bro.
The person that they need probably ain't here no more.
Nah, them people here, bro. They was on.
You missed
Survive. I heard what you said. I got it. Yeah, but them people was on Surviving R. Kelly. Mm-hmm. Some of the people that was bringing him girls and doing all of that, they was on the documentary.
No, they took them little deals in the cut. The little Hyundai.
Nah, they don't care about the crime.
No, of course not.
They don't care. They don't care about the crime. They care about who commits it. But you can walk into any convenience store and hear Elvis Presley. Mm-hmm. You can walk in anyone.
Wow.
And hear Elvis.
Yeah. They,
but look at all the black people they did this to, and I'm not defending him for his actions. But look, they did it. They tried to do it to Michael Jackson. They did it to Bill Cosby. They did it to R. Kelly. You understand what I'm saying? Anytime we got somebody, man, they try to take them down, man.
Yeah, they build up off of them.
They gonna go for the GOAT.
They get to a point where they want to start doing things for themselves, and then they shut it down.
They gonna go at the GOAT, and they gonna lose though.
The Black Wall Street way.
The GOAT keep his circle too tight.
You know what? That's because they're not plentiful. They're gonna run out.
The GOAT keep his circle tight. Hov ain't with that shit.
Well, Bill Cosby.
They tried it with Hov with the 14-year drug dealer shit and all of that.
That shit ain't still.
Bro, that's what I'm saying.
Bill Cosby believes R. Kelly got railroaded and has a good shot to overturn his conviction on the appeal.
Coming from what he went through, could you not understand how he could feel that way?
Yeah.
He's always maintained his innocence. He was found guilty, but he's always maintained his innocence.
But for them to come for you, don't you gotta know something that don't nobody know for them to come for you?
Make me understand that.
Bill Cosby would feel that he was railroaded because of the things that he know that people are capable of doing.
Right. In his mind.
Right. Old buddy that didn't survive when they arrested him and locked him up. That wasn't no constant. That was, in my opinion, that was, you know what I'm saying? It's relative. Everything's relative.
Yeah, they come on, man.
So now
They let him do that.
I say that to say this. Maybe, say for instance, if they are doing that to R, Bill Cosby feel that way because he know who's doing it.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm. That was my question. Could you be mad at him for feeling that way, knowing what he went through? Because, like I said, he has maintained his innocence through everything.
So what is it? Is it? It seems like, right? It seems like they tried to. Powers that be. They tried to. Certain black figures get up to a certain level. Is it something that you feel like they do that crosses the line, and they go after them? Because, like, Bill case and Kel's case was different.
Yeah. The only difference was
like Michael
underage
Jackson
and of age. That was the only difference.
Bill Cosby, Michael Jackson, R. Kelly.
It's more.
I'm just what I mean, Lawrence Taylor. I'm I'm just taking it slow, bigger. You know what I mean? But is it, even though right, certain people like you can parallel Elvis to Mike, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do we take accountability knowing that as a black man, that when a black man does something that gets taken worse than another race per se? So us knowing that, should we take accountability for the stuff we do?
Yes, I believe we should. I believe that,
because it's not equal.
Yeah, there's no fairness.
So we know
in none
that.
Of this.
We know we're not naive. Anybody who says, we're not naive. So,
but that's the reason why certain people don't get into shit. That's why.
No, I got that, but I'm talking about the people that do.
Some people are naive. Some people don't think it can happen to them.
The people that do, should they have to take some accountability for what goes on?
Absolutely.
I ain't saying that they're not getting
the
railroaded.
Only way you shouldn't have to take accountability is if it's a straight up lie. If it's absolutely fabricated.
Fair enough.
Nobody can defend that.
Yeah.
Right. So,
but if you doing something like R. Kelly was doing allegedly, then you get caught. You deserve what you get. You understand what I'm saying?
So then
you have to know that there's a magnifying
if he deserves what he
glass
get, is he getting railroaded or is he getting what he deserves?
Bill Cosby said he was getting railroaded.
No, I'm not talking about Bill, but I'm just saying. Do you think? Oh, this is a question. I'm not saying you said it.
That tape ain't helping him none.
Well, I would say
in
he
my
got railroaded.
opinion now.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that ain't helping him.
Even if they balloon the numbers,
I would say he got railroaded.
The fact what he said.
I would believe he got railroaded if he actually did not do the things that they convicted him for.
Now, that's going back with this is what I'm saying to you.
Yeah,
we all seen the tape.
But we also know that's retaliatory for the tape. That's retaliation for not getting them on the tape. It's like OJ.
Right.
OJ, they said he killed the girl, he beat it, and then they got him retaliation in Vegas.
And I'm not, I'm not taking no sides, nothing. I'm just in the middle playing devil's advocate right now.
Me too.
What I'm saying to you is, like what Fu just said, we seen the tape. Mm-hmm. And she was underage on the tape. She said it. He said, and forget the peeing on her. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be real here. Like, she was underage though on the tape, right?
But the girl father said that wasn't his daughter on the tape. That's how it been.
R. Kelly said that wasn't him on it either.
But what I'm saying is,
he said it was his brother.
Come on. But look, he was with the underage girl. So what I'm saying to you is, he did that one joint, right? So they might have, hypothetically, what if they ballooned the rest of it?
Then he got railroaded.
Yeah.
And so he got railroaded even though he did commit the crime.
Well, he got acquitted of that crime.
No. I'm not talking about with
The little girl, he got acquitted. The P-tape, he got acquitted.
I'm not saying that he did get acquitted. I'm saying if you know he did the crime. Like that's like you knowing somebody and he do some pedophile shit, but he beat the case. Does that not make him a pedophile? Because he's not going around my kids. I don't give a fuck what case he beat.
No,
that's what I'm saying to you.
Yeah.
That's understood. That's
So
understood.
what I'm saying to you is he not wrong? Because I don't give a fuck what the judge said. He beat the case.
Mm-hmm.
But we all seen with our own eyes what he did. So should he have to take accountability for that shit? Because what don't get caught in the wash get caught in the rinse. That's the life.
They had their chance to hold
I'm
him
not talking about
accountable for that.
Right. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about for the people. 'Cause I'm skipping over the court.
Do you think OJ got railroaded?
No.
I'm asking the question.
Hold on. No, I can't. I'm not talking about OJ.
I am.
We didn't see OJ kill nobody on no tape. We seen him sleep with an underage girl. See, this is my thing. This is what I always say to you. Me and you debate about this all the time. It's just like we be hitting we end up in the middle. And like I said, I'm playing devil's advocate. What's my man name who knocked the girl out and dragged out the elevator?
The running back, Ray Rice.
Right. Everybody has domestic violence.
No, they don't.
No.
Domestic situations.
Niggas got domestic violence in the NFL.
Yeah, you said everybody.
I ain't talking about us. I'm talking about in the NFL. Whatever. But what I'm saying to you is the difference with his case and somebody else's case is they got it on tape.
That's a fact.
Which makes the camera makes it different from hearing it. Seeing, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because you can't unsee
Do you
it.
get what I'm saying? So what I'm saying to you is for the people. I'm not talking about him being acquitted. I'm saying as the people, black people. Let's just remove the judge. He got acquitted for sleeping with the underage girl. But all of us and the rest of America seen him sleep with the underage girl.
And we all
so what I'm saying to you is,
bought all them albums after that.
Look, I didn't buy no R. Kelly album after that.
Neither did I.
And I didn't buy it. Hold on.
The
Listen,
DJ played
I
that
didn't
shit.
buy it because not because of that. That's
Right.
not why I didn't. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying to you is, you talking about America, and I got that. But what I'm saying to
And
you
when
is,
Fiesta came on, you was throwing your hands up like everybody else.
Listen, I'm not saying. That's what I'm saying to you. I don't even know when that tape came out. When did he go to? We didn't go look on the
That
phone.
was in
Look on the phone
the-
and see when the case came out with
It was
this.
in the 90s. Either the 90s or the
When
very early
he went to
2000s.
court for that. What I'm saying to you is, do we look past that on our own judgment and say, yo, yeah, you know, that nigga slept with the underage girl, but he beat the case though, so he good.
What I'm telling you is we did look past it. That's what I'm telling you.
Yeah, because
We did look past it.
I'm trying to figure out what it was.
I'm gonna tell you when.
Yeah.
When
I'm not saying we did. I'm talking about America. I ain't talking about you or nobody like that. I'm talking about America.
man,
That's who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Nobody. Listen, bro. Nobody stopped fucking with R. Kelly after the P tape.
that's because
Nobody did.
that's because motherfuckers is fucked up. They so
It came out in 2002.
there's so many people.
2002 when the tape came out.
All right, cool.
Okay.
I know exactly
so now,
where I was.
okay, 2002. So now, right? He beats that, and then mysteriously all this other shit pops up. So he's kind of like guilty because you saying he's getting railroaded because
No,
of the
I'm
tape.
not saying he's getting railroaded. I don't want y'all to sit up to think I'm sitting here defending him.
It's kind of similar.
If he
Like
did-
it's kind of similar like the thing I said about Kyrie. Like even though he's right for not standing up for his word, you start to think about all the other bullshit that he did that makes him look bad.
Exactly.
Right,
Yeah,
it's the body of work. I
yeah.
get it.
Yeah. So what
the
I'm
body
saying
of
with
work.
Kells, he's kind of being judged for slipping through the cracks from the first one,
Yeah.
right? So he's being judged for that, really.
Yeah, ain't
Kind
no,
of.
Ain't
That's
no
why I
uproar.
was bringing up OJ.
The
And I'm not-
Aaliyah shit. He married Aaliyah. She was 14, something like that.
yeah, nobody stopped fucking with him when they
I'm
found
not
that out.
saying
There is no uproar about what he's going through right now.
You're right. So what I'm saying is now that everybody has turned on him, are the people wrong?
No, I'm not. Listen, bro. If he did what they saying he did, he deserve it. He deserved what he get. I'm not defending his actions.
Right.
I'm not defending that. The point I'm making is, in 2002, we watched him pee on a little girl.
Right. Well, nobody knew.
And I was throwing my hands up when
Nobody knew she
Fiesta
was a
came
little
out.
girl in 2002. They found it out when they went to court.
No, they been saying it was a little girl. They were saying that
It
then.
was,
Nobody knew
was
that.
that the one that was
Yes,
supposed
they
to be
did, Big.
They couldn't prove it until he went to court.
They didn't prove it in court.
They said she said she was young. She said she was underage.
Barry.
She said she was like 17, 18.
No, Barry.
Just the fact that there was a tape out period with this man.
The girl's father said that it wasn't her on the tape, and he played bass for R. Kelly.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? That's how he beat it. That's part of the reason why he beat it.
I think that just the fact that there was some sort of footage that involved him, regardless, now you have the ability to have a perception. That's the reason why people are picking to side with him or not, because he's on footage. It's sexual footage. Even if the young lady on there was above age, she didn't look that way. Now everybody gets the opportunity.
No, she
to
did not look. She did not look like no.
She didn't. But the way I perceived it is that he was in the video with a young lady that was underage, and I can't unsee that.
Right.
So if he go through some stuff now, I'm not surprised.
That's what I'm saying. Are you? That's what I'm getting at. That's what I'm saying.
Either. But because you rob a bank yesterday and the bank get robbed today, it don't mean you robbed it. And I'm not defending R. Kelly.
Just because you got caught robbing this bank don't mean you robbed that.
Don't mean you robbed the bank tomorrow.
Right.
Yeah,
so what I'm saying, how many people?
But if you go by your track record,
how many people accused R. Kelly? How many women came up?
A lot. Not as many as Bill Cosby, but a lot. A lot. And listen, who's to say that they're not telling the truth? I'm not here to judge what their truth is.
That's why
I'm not here to judge what R. Kelly did or didn't do. I don't.
God gave us this one thing. It was the test of all tests. He knew for a fact that with everybody having free will, there will always be another side that agrees and a side that disagrees. And the test was to see if we could unite.
But the wave changed.
Why I ask you that about R. Kelly? Because I see so many people now that flipped on him.
They flipped on him.
So that's why I asked you that. I see the way people.
Well, see, that's my thing.
He has another way of putting what he's talking about right now.
If he did do that, God bless you, bro. God gonna deal with you, and you get what you deserved if that's what you did.
That's the reason
why.
But
I'm not going.
We're going through COVID the way we're going through it because
12 Play was one of my wedding songs. What I'm gonna do? Throw that shit in the garbage?
Nah, I'm just saying there's always gonna be two ways of thinking.
I'm gonna skip the part of my wedding footage where 12 Play at.
Nah, you understand what I agree with you.
Yeah.
And where you're coming from.
That's all I'm saying.
I'm explaining.
The man is behind bars.
We had a conversation about COVID earlier, and then we expressed ourselves differently, but because it was towards a point of view where you thought people should get it, or people crazy for not getting it, or we're always going to be divided.
Right.
Yeah.
We're always going to have an opinion.
So at the end of the day, either he did it or he didn't. Either you with him or you ain't. Like this shit don't even.
No, there's no gray area. But that's why I was bringing up OJ though, because it was retaliatory. That was the reason why I was bringing it up, because they felt like he got off with the murder. And
man, if they wanted him, they could have just went and caught him at the club. They blamed it on somebody else, man. If they really wanted him,
but they did want him, and look, they didn't stop till they got him.
I don't think the setup lasted that long.
They didn't stop till they got him,
bro. They bust you in the head coming to get the newspaper in front of your house.
But look, when they got
looked like a twerk did it.
That OJ incident where he was allegedly stealing his own stuff back.
Yeah, that shit was kind of
right.
Yeah, that shit was kind of bugged up.
Everybody in the room got tape recorders. People with him and people on the other side. That's a setup all day, man.
Yeah, that's
no, but that's a different. Yeah. It's a different scenario. It was all
no. I wasn't saying the scenario was the same. I'm saying the tactics are the same. Yeah. When they want you, they gonna get you. And if it take them 20 years, they gonna get you. I'm not saying R. Kelly. What I'm saying is, if R. Kelly is guilty of what they say he did, then he been doing it. Why did it take 20 years? Is what I'm saying. He been doing it.
Maybe they
Because
couldn't
he was,
prove it.
he was making people
What- no,
money,
what do
and
you mean they
those
couldn't
people
prove
was
it? How was they
protecting
able to
them.
prove it now? If they couldn't prove
Because then people ain't come out before. You see how all the time, like I seen that in real life. A person will have something like that happen,
Mm-hmm.
and literally come out with that shit like 17 years later. Like you ain't know so and so did this to me, and then you sitting here like, this motherfucker been at the cookout for the last 15 years, and you just decided on this Sunday at Thanksgiving or Thursday to tell us.
And so when you do that 17 years later, and then people don't believe you,
it makes it questionable.
When people don't believe you, are they wrong for not believing you?
But you can't really.
No.
That's not a fair enough question.
It's an opinion.
No, because listen, I get this all the time. People say, "Yo, this happened to me, and I ain't had the strength to say nothing until I was this age or that age." Which I commend you for speaking out at whatever age you have to speak out at, or whatever age you feel comfortable doing it. I'm not bashing you for doing that, but the point I be trying to explain is now, because you took so long to do that, some people are not going to believe you. And
it's the other side of the coin that we was talking about.
And it's going to be harder to prove that happened.
Yeah, that's the other side of the coin that we was talking about.
Whereas,
definitely.
you had the courage and the strength to do it, to come out and say something when it happened, there are measures that could be taken to prove.
Well, sometimes
your
what happens is
accusations.
they come out sometimes too. I've seen that when it comes out, nobody don't believe their ass anyway. I'm talking about on the spot.
When it happened on the spot like that?
Yeah, there's people that don't believe that shit anyway.
Yeah, but
I've
then
seen
when
it.
people don't believe you, then boom, if you could get a rape kit. It's things that can happen when you say it immediately.
Right.
That can't happen if you wait years down the line. That's all I'm saying. Come out whenever you feel like coming out. Whenever you feel comfortable is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
come
like
out.
you said with
it whenever.
He did it.
I'm not bashing them for taking so long to come out. But what I'm saying is,
that was the difference between the older case and the new case.
Yeah.
New case, he didn't have 30 women saying that he did that. This case, I don't know what happened, what changed in 2000.
Me too.
You know what I mean?
Me too. That's what happened.
They all came out and said it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but what I fear is that happening to somebody that didn't do it. I'm not.
Which is probably
happens
happen
every
every
day.
day.
R. Kelly did it. God, he did what he did, and where he's supposed to be at. But my fear is that public pressure, getting somebody who didn't do that.
You talking about like how they did Russell Simmons? Like it was 30 years later they made him step down from Def Comedy Jam, whatever.
He got to move to fucking Bali or some shit like that.
No,
man.
he just stepped down.
Yeah, but he live in Bali, bro.
He been living in the cave.
He
doing
don't
yoga.
come. Yeah, he don't come back here.
He's smart. You can't win.
That's what I'm saying.
I get it. You know, like I said, somebody
it's
just
a
come out
double-edged
30
sword.
It is. You know what I mean? It's a touchy subject. I was just wondering,
And
know,
again,
both y'all
to the
opinion
viewers,
about,
to the viewers, I am not defending a pedophile or a rapist. I am not. defending.
It's a
R.
touchy
Kelly.
subject. I was just playing devil's advocate because I want to know, I want to know what the people, you know what I mean? Like I see now that R. Kelly is like basically how they use canceled.
He's a pariah.
He's canceled.
Yeah.
And I understand. I mean, he got, like I said, about 30 women, 20 women,
It's
15, 17.
some number like that. But
coming out and
yeah, man,
it's serious, man.
That catalog.
I've seen it happen to a man that only been with one woman his whole life. Wrong place, wrong time.
It could happen.
And just the accusation itself ruins you.
It ruins you. You never get rid of that stain.
But anyway,
I said, yeah, it's like that case with Nikki.
Right. Kenneth Petty can't. That stain don't leave him, whether he did it or not. He got convicted of it. That stain never leave him. He say he ain't do it. The lady say he did it.
That's a dangerous.
who do you believe in?
I don't know what evidence was presented at trial. I don't know what they what made them convict him of attempted rape. But
I seen R. Kelly's wife come out and say that they took too long convicting him.
It happened during. Never mind. I'm shutting the fuck up on that.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
I'm shutting up on that one. I'm shutting up on that one.
I just wanted to talk about it because it's been everywhere, and you know, I just hear your opinions.
We gotta touch it. We gotta touch it.
You know, just
I got a feeling people gonna be mad at me, but I definitely was not.
you wasn't defending him.
I definitely wasn't defending that nigga.
You were just explaining to
how easy it is to do this to somebody.
Like
that's all.
You know, how they came back and did that. You know, speaking on the time length and the gap and all that. It's a subject that needs to be talked about. It's a scary subject. I'm still, what's my man name? I questioned about when I was arguing with Gayle King on Twitter. Oh man, what's my man name? I forgot.
When you was arguing with Gayle King,
yeah,
I thought that was about Kobe.
Gayle.
I thought that was about Kobe.
No, it was about Kobe.
She made that.
But I asked Gayle about her and
her Oprah fucking with old boy.
The
nigga that Dame Dash smacked or choked.
No. Harvey.
Yeah, what? Dame Dash smacked that nigga.
Yeah. Harvey. I was wondering why nobody don't talk about him anymore.
Yeah, those go away.
Yeah.
Those go
How
away.
would that be?
Those go away. Just like I seen something today where motherfucker said, yo, some college study shows that kids that listen to rap music are more likely to do drugs and be domestically violent and all of that shit. But look, but I say this, man. Scarface the movie did more than Scarface the rapper to me.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nobody. They never
seen their parents do that shit first, man.
Nobody. Hey, look,
that was Nana and Paw
but watch
doing
this.
it first.
Nobody says nothing about the influence the Sopranos had on anybody. Nobody says nothing about what Dexter, a serial killer, had to do on anybody. It's only about things that's not whitewashed.
It's always
about our shit.
It's always about our shit.
You understand what I'm saying? And I would say this. If you leave a child, if you're not monitoring what your child is listening to or watching, any of them could go wrong.
Yeah.
I couldn't listen to NWA. I ain't saying I didn't, but I wasn't allowed to.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? And what I was listening to and what I was watching was monitored from when I was a little person.
But the modern world now.
So yeah, they not monitoring.
Yeah, you forget about all that.
You know why? Because the parents in the living room twerking with the kids.
Yeah, they the same age.
And that's the fucking difference. We didn't see our parents in that element.
They the same damn age,
they listening to the same fucking songs. Yeah. And you riding around playing motherfucking Nicki Minaj in the car with your 6-year-old daughter, or Cardi B, or you listening to NBA YoungBoy with your 4-year-old, 5-year-old son in the car, and you don't think he could understand what's going on in here.
Yeah, they be knowing the lyrics.
Bro, come on. And then they think it's cute when they start reciting the lyrics.
Yep.
Instead of, how about not play that while the kid's in the car? How about not let the kids roam YouTube on their own? How about monitor what they watching and what they consuming?
Let's go.
I think it's the parental guidance thing. It
will always be.
It's not hip hop.
It will always be.
That's what it said. Hip hop.
Arnold Schwarzenegger done killed 1 million people in his movies.
Because
well, you know why? You know what that is.
Because if we making a lot of money off telling our story, they're gonna find some way to monetize their agenda. No matter what.
He's right. I mean, you know what y'all know what that is.
Yo, parental guidance go a long way.
Y'all know what that is, man.
You could raise your child good and block all that, but the real world gonna get them.
No, I don't mean block it. I mean monitor. I mean, if your daughter or your son is running around the house at 7 years old talking about wet ass pussy, some wop,
bro,
then an ass whooping need to be attached to that,
bro. Like we said.
But how could you whoop their ass when you was the one in the car playing it?
In their presence. If they was curious about drugs or something, they seen weird behavior from their parents or their uncles or somebody. They were exposed to this stuff before music. Cause you gotta remember, when we was little babies, it was I wanna go everybody. That was all we was. That's what they was playing. Hold on, let me finish.
Go ahead.
That's what they was playing, right? So that's the music we grew up off of little kids. We watched people rolling around, walking around, holding shit like this, and then we would do shit like this. Like it always, it's the same thing you saying. It's parental guidance, but at the same time, when music of your choice comes in, when you start listening to rap and people start talking about their life on the real side, you already been exposed to it already.
Not necessarily.
Well, if you don't,
that could be your exposure to it.
Right.
But
if you didn't,
if what you're doing is being monitored,
then we're not talking about you.
if what you're doing is being monitored when you were a child, then you might not be exposed to that at that age until you actually ready for it.
There are more white children.
I don't think. Hey, bro.
Hold on. There are more white children that can recite almost all African American.
I didn't
rappers.
say black children or white children.
Well,
I said children.
I'm about to make a point. Nobody fucking watches their children the way they're supposed to. You can't. You got to get the hell up and go to work. You got to get up and do chores. You got to do all this stuff. Nobody can get 100% of.
No, but you can control what you do in front of your kids. And if you driving around the car playing wet ass pussy, and you got two kids in the backseat,
those are the percentile of people
and then your daughter 9 years old, and you get her phone and you see she been watching porn. Don't say it was the song that did it. It's the person that played the song in front of her.
Well, bro, I told you.
You understand what I'm saying?
That's a part of an agenda. That's the reason why the people that say stuff like that, oh, hip hop did it to you. They're usually on the news. They're usually somebody commenting on something from somewhere.
But listen, people cutting $1 million budgets.
But wait, I'm not saying
you understand me.
I'm not saying that hip hop.
They'll let Lil Wayne come to one of their little Republican parties and shit, but at the same time,
Wayne was getting to get out of jail free card. He get a pass.
We totally understand what he did with Trump, but I'm just talking about how they do.
Yeah, but
they'll show him at the event, but then they'll blame his lyrics for the way kids act. Like,
but fool, I believe that rap music could do that.
I believe any music can do that.
Yeah, but I believe any genre of music could do it.
Yeah, I like Guns N' Roses, but I ain't want to go fucking do none of the shit that they talk about in their fucking music.
But you was brought up different. This is my point.
But it don't matter how you was brought up.
Matters.
You was exposed to it, and it's possible that you could act off of it.
But my point is any genre of music could send the wrong message to a child.
Right, but they only have a selected.
But
they only select whose genre of music they want to say that is a bad influence.
Should you be playing "I'm Not a Player, I Just Fuck a Lot" in front of the kids?
Of course not.
That's a no-brainer.
Yeah, of course not.
But we all know.
But
all know that. That don't be the case.
But sweet dreams are made of these. But the lyrics and its meaning is subliminal. But it still sticks to your subconscious. They do that on purpose. There's sex symbols in every cartoon that's out.
That's a different thing in itself.
That whole thing is a toss of the coin, because some person might not play no music in front of their kids, but a person might drink in front of their kids.
Yeah,
or a person might smoke cigarettes in front of their kids.
Facts.
Now they want to smoke cigarettes too.
It can never be stopped. You can only do what you can do as a parent to maintain your situation.
Right.
Where you will fall short somewhere, and that's where God and life kicks in, and giving the kid enough brains to make the right decision. Because like I said, somebody could play gospel music the whole time, but then get on the phone and don't be paying attention and be talking to their girlfriend and be cursing the whole time.
Yeah.
And hold on.
Yeah.
And don't smoke, drink, or nothing. Everybody has their own vice. You cannot stop.
That's a fact.
It's impossible.
That's a fact.
It's impossible.
That's a fact.
It's human, because when I was young, my dad ain't tell me to drink. First thing, I don't drink now like that. But my dad used to give me the beer to throw away. I could have took that and ran with it somewhere else. We used to try to finish the beers when we were little.
Damn right.
So it just happens. He wasn't telling me to drink.
No.
They used to send me in another room when they drank, but I would throw the shit in the garbage. I'm still seeing it.
You still,
Yeah,
you're
but
still
look,
around
I'm
it.
not
You're still
blame-
seeing
listen,
it.
I'm not
Even
only-
though
You
you're
know what I
not
mean?
in the
I'm
middle
not-
of it, you're still around
When
it.
it comes to music, you're 100% right. That's an easy fix.
Yeah,
But
monitor what your
right,
kids are
but
doing.
that's an agenda. Because like you said, and I agree, the same people that's pumping that narrative are the same people that's
Funding the damn songs.
NBA YoungBoy, I don't know if people know this, is the biggest hip hop artist right now.
Yeah, I know that.
What's that?
And they're paying him. And I
And
don't got
locked
no
up.
problem with him.
And
Right?
locked
But I
up
don't got
right
no
now.
problem with what he's saying. But the people that are criticizing him are cutting the checks. That's the agenda.
Facts.
You know what
but,
I mean?
but this my point though, B. And this is my only point in that. It's not that he shouldn't get the check. It's not that people that are of age and responsible enough to hear his music should hear it. But if I'm not just saying just playing in the car. I mean, if you're not monitoring what your kids are doing, then
Bro,
they doing what the fuck they want to do.
You don't have the whole
can't-
They
day,
doing what they
bro.
wanna do.
You cannot control your kids once they start going out to school mingling with other kids.
You
You cannot
but
stop
you,
Exactly.
But you can't. But you can control.
You can stop
You
what you
can
do
monitor
home.
what's
you
done
do at
here.
home.
So
What you
if
do at home.
so when
But
when
what you shield at home will make them naive in public. You know how many parents I know?
it's
that
a
That's
fine
all.
line
Hear-
between
hear
that
me,
though.
hear me. You know how many parents I know in 2021 that don't smoke weed, but their kids do?
Word.
And they didn't learn it from their kids. They learned it from going to school.
Of course, that's always an element. That's
What
always an element.
What I'm trying to tell you is there is no combat for it. If you break it down, yes, what you said is 100% right.
That's all I'm saying.
What you listen
Monitor.
to, you can
and what
monitor.
you and watch should be monitored
You
when
can
you are a
but
child.
you can only monitor what you see.
But that's
Can I-
exactly.
can I-
you cannot monitor your
Can I
kids
say
in
this?
school.
Can
You
I say
can't.
this? Can I say this?
Yeah.
I think the best remedy for 90% of that is to be a great role model, so that your kids will follow you and not, because you can't be there every 5 minutes. But if you're doing something that's monumental enough for your kid to acknowledge that you're doing something and it's a positive thing, I think that works better. If you remember, if you got, you remember your parents, if your dad was a role model and he told you certain stuff you would never forget, or your mom would tell you certain stuff that you would never forget, then they were a positive role model. So then you had respect not to listen to the shit when they said don't listen to it.
I'm a prime example. My mom didn't do shit in front of me or my dad, and I did everything wrong. I went straight to the street. It had nothing to do with that. You know where that shit came from? It came from my peers.
Yeah,
Right.
but can I tell you this though? Although they didn't do stuff in front of you, but you wasn't being monitored like that neither. You had a lot of freedom at an early age to do what the fuck you wanted to do.
I believe you're wrong about that. I couldn't stay outside.
You could do shit that I couldn't do.
I couldn't stay outside past the lights coming on.
Yeah,
I couldn't leave the porch.
but once you went in your room,
No, when I went to high school, you cannot stop your child from
learning, yeah.
dealing with other children. When I went to high school, I was hanging with the kids that were my age. That's when I went in, and I hid it from them. I didn't bring it back.
right, and
that's
you wasn't being monitored.
I
that
was
way
being
either.
monitored because I couldn't bring the shit back.
Barry, you could do a lot of shit that I couldn't do.
That don't mean
No,
I wasn't being monitored.
yeah.
That's just how your family was.
He basically,
that don't mean I wasn't
he's
being
saying
monitored.
that he's saying
Like,
that
yo,
when he
that don't
wa-
mean-
Barry had
What you
freedoms
gonna
that I
do?
ain't have.
what you gonna do
But that doesn't.
when you send
but
your child to school?
You
And
don't mean nothing. And I went to a Catholic high school. What did you talk about? They was doing more drugs than the niggas on my block.
They had the raw
was.
shit. They had real drugs.
They was doing more.
They was doing real-
It's not about.
they
You
was doing
cannot,
real
you
drugs at his
cannot-
school.
What the problem was? Let me tell you what the problem is. Monitoring and shielding is two. It's
two different things.
No, it's where you fuck up at, because when you monitor too much and make your child naive to what's going on, they walk right into the fucking trap.
Yeah, they go looking for it. Actually.
Monitor don't mean censor. Monitor means knowing what they're
You
doing.
cannot know what you do. You know how many girls leave their house? They thought they was church girls and they was fucking the whole. You can't monitor.
Yeah,
You
of
can't.
course I know that. You
can't
know
monitor what you
you
can't
see who
see.
you talking to. Of course I know that.
You can't.
But my point is this:
You can't.
there's a certain amount of supervision that was over us that's not here today. It's not like that for the most part.
It stuck with us.
I see, like, yo, you couldn't party with your moms, bro. You couldn't do
different
that.
times.
Yeah. It's
You can't
stuck with
compare
us.
it. You can't compare the past till now. It's different times. The world is fast like this. The world is fast right now. I couldn't cut on. His son can cut on his iPad and watch the same shit he was on the computer. I couldn't do that back in the day with my mom and him. I couldn't do that.
Correct.
It's different. You can't compare it. You have to work. Hear me. You have to work situations upon the time it is. Is it like when Nipsey Hussle made something? He said something. He said, "Yo, when we were, God bless the dead." He said, He said they changed the way you started gangbanging because they put cameras up. So when the motherfuckers talking about, yo, man, we used to bang and do it like, you can't. That shit don't apply till now because we're being monitored now. So what I'm saying to you is, when you bring
Wait, you just made my fucking point.
What I'm saying to you is, they changed the way they were banging. They didn't stop banging.
No, but they changed it.
They changed it. So what I'm saying to you is,
so if you monitor your children in a certain way, they will change what they doing.
You cannot
they
monitor
might not
what your
change.
child
They
does.
might still do it, but they'll change the way they
what
do
are you
it.
talking about? That's what we're saying. I said the same shit. But
That's my point.
I was monitored. Nigga, you weren't monitored, nigga. You ran away at fucking 10 years old, 11 years old. What are you talking about?
Why did I run away? Because I felt like I was being monitored too fucking much.
They couldn't stop nothing you were doing.
That
Game, you started
being able
smoking
to-
at 10.
I got put out. Just
Hold on.
13.
Mama was like, "Fuck what you
You
talking
tried
about."
cigarettes before that, bro.
Yeah,
13.
we all
You tried cigarettes before that.
We almost burned the
Before
garage
you started
down.
smoking officially, you tried cigarettes before that because you tried it with me, my
Marlboros.
nigga. Don't do this.
Marlboros.
You tried
13
it.
then, I wasn't
No,
10.
before that, you tried it.
You talking about in the back of Normandy?
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about on Vassar, we tried that shit. And you were younger than 13. You started officially smoking at 13. But what my point is, you know when you tried it, my nigga? When you left your motherfucking house and when you went back in, guess what, nigga? They didn't, excuse my nigga, Aunt Cherry, because she gonna be on me.
Oh, no,
But
no,
listen,
Game fucked
Sorry,
up.
Aunt Sherry.
Game
but
fucked
listen,
up the street.
But you know what, Game? When you went up the street by Taji house and tried that, nigga, we tried cigarettes, we tried
smoked weed.
and we tried to smoke dry leaves. Guess what happened, Game? You went in the house and nobody knew a damn thing. They didn't know until you started officially smoking and buying packs of cigarettes. But you were trying it. They couldn't stop you, man. You can't stop what you can't see, gang.
You can't stop
So
everything. No, you can't.
Hold on.
You can't.
This is my point. You were under FBI monitoring at that time. And you still was smoking.
Yeah.
Okay. That's my point.
Yeah.
You can't stop it.
Yeah. But I know where I wasn't doing it at.
Bruh.
Bro.
Nobody's going to be sneaking and smoking it in front of their parents. Nobody's gonna do that, gang. That's common sense.
Steven used to
That's-
smoke weed in the house.
Bruh, he's a
Sneaking.
No disrespect to Steven, love you, bro, but he's an exception to the rule. Love you to death, you know that. He's an exception to the rule.
Yo,
You talk about.
I used to come home with mommy in the room sleep. He in the back room smoke. I'm like, bro, what are you doing?
Bro, but come on, man. We're not talking about that. We talking about kids that move a certain way. These kids grow up. They pack their book bag. Oh yeah, I'm going to. You know what happens? I'll tell you. Give you the real scenario. Fool just happens to have a house where guess what? He can smoke in his garage or bedroom, and nobody don't say nothing. So guess what I do?
Go to Fool House.
I'm staying the night up there, man. Me and Fool going over here to play the game. I'm getting high as a kite. Hold on.
Yeah.
But hold on. But I'm under supervision. I'm in there. I'm going to church. I'm doing everything like that. Man, you can't stop it, man. Only thing you can
know what
do
the difference is, though?
guide them.
No, but you know what the difference is from that example you just used. The difference is when you go out to do that at Fool House, that means you know it's wrong. Yeah, you might still do it.
Bruh, half the shit we know is wrong. What are you talking about?
But this is what I'm saying. My point is, how the kid's supposed to know it's wrong if you're not letting them know it's wrong?
You know how they know it's wrong? Every time you tell them, hey, listen, man, I'm about to smoke. Go out the room.
Yeah.
That's a fucking sign right there. If Fool says, I'm in here smoking. I'm in here smoking. Son, leave. He's saying, yo, while I'm in here smoking, you can't be in here. It's wrong, man. I ain't supposed to be smoking. So, but guess what? When he get around his friends and want to be cool and start smoking, he just ain't gonna smoke around his dad.
Yeah. TT 8 TT be like, yo, you can't go in there. Daddy smoking.
He's smoking. It's just the game,
You know,
man.
cigars.
You can't get
When I'm
around it.
smoking my
But what
cigar,
you're saying
I don't smoke
about
around
your
my
point
kids.
you made from the beginning, you 110% right. You can monitor things in front. You could come in the house and say, yo, listen, I mean, your car. You're like that. You don't do the shit like that. You won't play no. I know the situation with your nephews. I know the situation with your nephews and them when they were singing, you know, in certain songs that you didn't like. But my point is, I'm saying there's some shit that you just can't control because what you shelter from them, they'll get somewhere else. So at some point,
I think we getting monitored and sheltered.
At some point,
mixed up. I don't think you can shelter them.
You can monitor what music they hear while they're around you.
Well,
Correct.
you guys have a
Correct.
great, have a great understanding
you
on
can
both.
only,
You know what I mean? You can
can
monitor
only-
what you play.
Yeah, you can only monitor what you do in front of your kids.
Right.
And you,
But once they start going outside, you can only monitor what happens in your house. You can't monitor what your kid listens to.
But when the iPad is raising the kids, then
Right.
then
In this
there's no
world,
monitoring,
in this
and
world
there's no
today,
supervision.
Right.
in this
You
world
understand?
today,
That's all I'm saying.
Parents are put in a position where they need a couple minutes to do what they got to do. They have no choice but to allow some of these kids to stay busy so they won't interfere with what they got to do. Like people that got to work at home, and the kids that were home getting schooling. Like how I don't even know how.
I mean, this shit not rocket science, man. Yo, I can't listen to certain shit at my house, but I can listen to it at your house. So I'm coming over.
Facts.
There.
It's gonna go down.
AB,
you know.
AB, 75% of the shit I did at your house, I couldn't do at my
Bruh.
house. That's why I stayed at your house so much.
Bro, what I'm saying to what I'm
You
saying,
understand what I'm saying?
But what I'm saying to you is there's no monitoring. You still did it. What do you talk about? Monitor? You can monitor what's done in front of you.
That's all you can monitor.
That's the statement, but that's not changing.
That's all you can monitor.
But yo, you know, half these kids that get high and shit like that, they don't get it from home. That's what I'm telling you.
I'm not saying
They get it from
home.
out in the public. They not getting it from their mom or their dad. That's why I said to you, half of their mothers and dads be sitting at home like, yo,
correct.
I ain't smoked no goddamn weed. Where this motherfucker? This nigga's a goddamn stoner. Where the fuck you get this shit from?
No, that's
Leaving
correct.
roaches and shit all on the goddamn.
And you like, no, the nigga come home with dreads and just be a stoner. You like, yo, where you get this shit from? We ain't never smoked weed, or we don't even drink alcohol. How this motherfucker is taking shots like that? Yo,
That's correct. That's correct.
people find their own path, man.
But my original point was, as far as music influencing kids to do shit, and if you're at a young age, you can be. But if you're not being monitored, if you're not
What age does monitoring stop?
That's a good question.
What age does monitoring stop? Because, yeah, you can monitor a 5-year-old because 5-year-old ain't leaving out the house like that.
Yeah, you can monitor a 10-year-old.
10-year-olds go outside.
They be outside.
10-year-olds go outside and play.
Once a motherfucker about 13, 14, they is who they
10-year-olds
is.
go outside and play.
Yeah, but once
I
you
walked into a crowd of 10-year-olds and heard them cursing, and then when I came up there, yo, y'all stop talking like that. But guess what they were doing? They went down the street and started cursing.
Boy, the nigga remember them 10-year-old
By the time
days.
you about 13 or 14, you probably who you gonna be until you about 21, 22, 23. You on the path to whatever you gonna be.
So you could monitor until about 13. About 8th grade.
About 12.
About 8th grade, right? High school. What I said, high school.
Yeah, because 8th grade is when it
8th grade
kick
is
off.
when it kick off. So high school, like I said. You get the freshman year in high school. You
By
get
the
the freshman
time
year in high school, everybody, like the girls, whatever, a lot of guys, I guess I'm going to speak this from Newark, you know. In Newark, you know, we lose our virginity before 8th grade, but at other school, I noticed that they were losing their virginity like freshman year because, like I said, yo, you used to come to the dances.
Mm-hmm.
Yo,
That's how I know they was doing all them hard ass drugs.
But what I'm saying
down
to
there.
you is all them kids ain't smoke cigarettes at home.
Nah, they
But
did it outside.
at that dance, yo, they lit up like a fire, man.
Motherfucker gave me a camel. I said, "Oh, I cannot do this."
But you know what I mean? Like you can't stop it. And I think sometimes the problem is we hide this shit and we shelter it, and you try to put a control on it, and you gotta guide them because what you don't tell them, some fool is gonna tell them.
Yeah, they're gonna pick it up somewhere.
But bro,
wait,
you gotta tell them. I'm not saying don't tell them.
Is Goldie outside?
Yeah, Goldie's outside. NFL week 2, man.
Goldie,
I need Game to talk about these Jets, man. I ain't even think it was that bad, but
Week 3, nigga. Not
week three.
Hardships.
Week 3, man.
I ain't got nothing to say about the Jets.
No. You were saying what you said earlier.
What could we say? Like,
Yeah, we can't.
Yo, Gold, you outside?
Man, coat on and all, Scully and all.
It's a little chilly out there.
Chilly
Huh?
out there.
Yeah, it's a little chilly outside.
What's up there, bro?
Shit, slow motion better than no motion.
Talk that talk.
Slow motion better than no motion.
What's happening with y'all, man? What y'all on, man? What y'all talking about?
NFL Week 3, man. Give it to us, man.
NFL Week 3. Whew. Well, as you guys seen, them Kansas City Chiefs took another L, which
Yeah, I ain't expect that.
was unexpected. Honestly, man, Buffalo's looking like the best team in the NFL right now.
Not better than the Rams.
The only reason why I say Buffalo's looking like the best team is because they smacking everybody they playing.
But Los Angeles is playing better teams.
I agree, 100%.
You ain't gonna
That's why
smack
I
the
said
better
looks.
teams. You ain't-
Looks. That's why I said looks better, just by the numbers that they putting up. But as you stated, the Rams was my NFC West pick, and it's looking pretty believable. What
It's
I
looking
think
real
is,
believable.
Yeah, they just beat the Bucks, and as we also said that the top 4 teams that I thought would make it to the Super Bowl, I had the best Super Bowl chances, was the Chiefs, the Bucks, the Rams, and even though y'all didn't agree, I said the Browns.
Yeah.
I got
Speaking of
it.
the Browns sacked Justin Fields 9 times, man.
Yo, the
Yeah,
Chicago
but
is awful,
defense, man.
bro.
Yeah, that was his first game, right?
That was
Hold
his
on,
first start.
First start.
This is no knock on Justin Fields.
Yeah, that ain't on him.
Shoulda came to the Jets.
So I gotta take like 4 of them sacks away then, man. Cause he ain't know what he was doing, man.
No, it ain't about him not knowing what he was doing. They can't protect him. It ain't him.
Offensive line is terrible.
If you get sacked 8 times, there is no offensive line.
He got sacked 9 times or 8 times.
9.
There's no offensive line. You can't put that on the quarterback.
At that
Look,
point, he should have just hiked the ball and kept running every time.
and look, them the times he got sacked, not the times he was under pressure.
Under pressure, hit, hurried, and everything.
Word,
else.
that's just 9 sacks.
That's just 9 sacks.
That's when I'm wildcatting every time. I'm worrying for my life now.
Yeah, word.
Bench me
Yo,
after
Sam
that.
Darnold having the same problem. I
Hey,
mean, not
go.
Sam Darnold. Look, I said Sam Darnold.
Hey, go.
Zach Wilson having the same problem.
I got a question, man. I think something spectacular is about to happen, at least in my eyes.
What's that?
The New England Patriots is about to play the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yes, they are.
Talk to me. What Belichick gonna do?
So I'm gonna tell you this. First of all, as we've been picking already this week, I've had the Patriots losing every game so far up until week 3. In my guesstimation, they pulled one out
Fuck you, nigga.
about 1 point. I ain't gonna say the who.
Oh, they played y'all
They beat us.
already? Y'all played them?
We played in week 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I personally, it's really showing us, which we already know what's the most important position in the NFL is quarterback. So for everybody, your Max Kellermans and all the other analysts that were stating that Bill Belichick was 80% of the reason why they were winning those Super Bowls and games, I think this is letting us know right now who had the higher percentage of winning those games.
Tom the Bomb.
Well,
So
hold on.
Tom Brady gonna go crazy on Belichick on
I
purpose,
believe it.
like to show everybody.
Hey man, I got 4 or 5 touchdowns in my future for that one. Tom Brady.
Yeah, I think the Patriots gonna get stopped.
Yeah.
But I'll say this though, as far as your quarterback point, Belichick got a rookie quarterback. If you look at the top rookie quarterbacks this year, they all are struggling.
Mm-hmm.
Every last one of them.
I think what you really wanted to say was if Belichick beat Brady with a rookie quarterback, is that where you wanted to go? Because that's what I wanted. That's what I wanted to ask.
Well, I will say this: if Belichick beats Tampa Bay with a rookie quarterback that hasn't looked great through 3 weeks, I'm gonna put it on coaching.
Okay. Now I'm gonna ask you this question, Gabe.
I don't expect them to win,
Hold on, let me hear this question.
but if he do, but go ahead, ask the question.
So my question is, when your head coach is also your general manager, so not only is he cooking the meal,
He buy the ingredients.
right?
Correct.
So when it comes to him having a rookie quarterback,
Mm-hmm.
and when it comes to the personnel that he has,
Mm-hmm.
does that fall on him for the team that he has in front of him this year? Because we're going to set aside last year based off COVID protocols and people, opting out and things of that nature. When you look at this New England Patriot roster, now that Tom Brady's not there to clean up your mess, because they ain't had a name receiver
In years, it's since Antonio Brown,
Exactly. He wasn't there for.
and he wasn't. He was there for a game, but before that, it was
Randy Moss is the last
Randy
person I
Moss.
can think of. You can say
And
Wes
Ocho.
Welker.
And Ocho.
Yeah, Ocho.
Ocho was there for like a stint.
he was there for a
And he
season.
didn't do nothing.
He didn't
when
do
was
nothing.
there.
He couldn't read the play.
I would say Ocho was the
playbook.
last time, and he didn't work out. I would say
Randy
Ocho was the
Moss.
last one.
And Randy-
Ocho was the last one. Ocho was after Randy.
So I say that to say this: Bill Belichick has the capability to put the players on his roster in order for him to have a great team, because he is the general manager and the head coach.
But I'm gonna give you. Go ahead.
But my question to you is it safe to say now that we're looking at the way he's putting his rosters together and the way he's drafted, because he's drafted terrible, was Tom cleaning up, or was Tom basically overshadowing his mess?
I would say this. I think that Belichick was putting he was putting win now. Like he sacrificed a lot of shit to win now.
Money.
So now when Brady not
Sick
there,
days.
now when not Brady not there, they gotta totally rebuild. You understand what I'm saying? They gotta totally rebuild, because he was able to do more with less because he had Brady. So that's the reason why they wasn't spending so much money on people. That's the reason why. Go ahead.
What I think is about to happen, because what I'm mostly interested in is remember them 5 touchdowns that you about to say Brady about to throw?
Yeah.
Is he gonna do that on purpose?
Of course he gonna.
Like,
do
is
it
he
on
gonna
purpose.
gun it? He gonna gun the win? Is winning
he
more
gunning to
important
win.
to Brady than Belichick? Because if Belichick and Brady had a relationship,
Just because we got a relationship don't mean it was good.
I think he's gonna take him out. I
He
think he's
gonna,
going for
he
it.
gonna try to take him out.
Yeah.
Right,
I don't
so-
know if he is, but I think he's gonna.
He gonna try to take him out.
He's going for it.
So to that degree, I think that we all agree that Brady was more of
No,
the.
we don't all agree. I think
the only reason I would say that is because if Belichick goes against Brady and Brady tries to take his head off, it's to show people what they didn't know.
But this is what I'm saying.
I'm going to piggyback off what Game just said, because what Game just said and listen closely to what he said, because basically he answered the question for us, and I don't think Game know that he answered the question for us.
I know I did. Go ahead.
How can you lose one player and have to rebuild your whole team? Now you in rebuilding after losing one player. We talking about the NFL.
That's my point. That's my point. But look.
Yeah, all right. I feel you on it. I feel you on that.
So go.
Yeah.
So back to my point though. Yes, that's correct. Brady was very important. He was very important. But Bill Belichick was as important. Cause let me tell you something. As much as we give Tom Brady
on your win.
We give
you won this shit and you still gone.
No, as much as Tom Brady was great, Belichick had to recognize what he had and how he could do this with less. Like I said, they did more with less. So Brady was absolutely important to that shit. But they also had a top 5 defense.
Yeah, well,
every time they won.
Who wouldn't want to play with Brady?
And don't get it fucked up. Brady was good, dope, but yo, they was winning Super Bowls by 3 points. They wasn't just that much better than everybody. You understand what I'm saying? They wasn't. Belichick said, "Look, as long as I got Brady, all I got to do is make sure my defense is great."
So next week, Gold, you got who you got?
I got Tampa Bay.
In that game?
Yeah.
Oh shit, Tampa's gonna wax them.
Mm-hmm. Tampa Bay.
Oh, nah, I'm interested in seeing Belichick win.
Okay.
My mind feels differently.
As a Jet fan, that shit sounds so crazy, but I
yeah,
because as a fan, it sounds crazy. I get it though.
If we was winning, I wouldn't talk this way. We ain't winning, so now it's about football. It's about football.
I think I got Tampa Bay unless Belichick pulls something out where he knows Brady's weakness.
Brady gonna throw the game,
and that's the part we don't know yet. That's
Brady gonna throw the interception.
Brady
gonna throw the interception that wins it for Belichick.
Nah, I see Tom Brady 400 yards, 4 or 5 touchdowns, and 0 interceptions.
Hey, go. Tell me about your Colts, man. Talk to me. Where are we at? Damn.
Is you still outside, bro?
Are you still outside?
It's cold out there, man. He froze.
Hey, hold on, man. This ambulance is riding by.
All right, let's swing the question over the game, man. Hey, tell me about the Jets game.
Hey, listen, man. We gonna have to figure it out on offense, man. Hats off to our defense. We've been playing good defense, man. On offense, we just can't figure it out. But that's some of the stuff that come with a new offensive line, your injured offensive line, and a rookie quarterback.
So where do you rate your defense at, fool?
Today?
12.
I would say
12.
No,
we're 12.
Cool. Okay.
We're 12.
I can't argue with 12.
We're 12.
But we've been playing good we've been playing good enough defense to win, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, because it's not like they score. I mean,
it's what we doing on offense. We giving up good field position and all of that. So
we get into third and fourth quarters, and then if they scoring more than us, they're scoring in the 20s. So, the defense doing the best they can, but they on the field too damn much, like as usual.
Yeah, they on the field too much.
You don't think they need to change Zach's game because of the line?
They don't know how.
Because of the line.
This is what I think.
You know what I mean? Because you can't give him. They're giving him a traditional playbook, but he's running. But the same way Carr used to be running for his life.
Yeah.
He's running this way, trying to throw it,
and then he go to another team and boom, boom. That's usually the end of the goddamn conversation.
So this is my answer to that. What I want to see from Zach is for him to take off more, become a running threat, because he can do it. He can do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Jet versus Jet right here.
Hey, bro, wait. Let me finish my point before you gizzo me. Let me finish my point. Let me finish my point. If your offensive line is suspect, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you gotta run for your life. At least run forward. Don't run backwards.
Okay.
You gotta drop back in order to.
But once you
create
drop
the play.
back and you under pressure and that first option ain't there, take the fuck off.
Yeah, but
he can do it. I've seen him do it.
Going forward, and no pun intended, could actually get you killed.
Bro.
Because you don't have nobody
Well,
blocking for you, so you're running into ops.
That's when the running is the best, when ain't nobody blocking for you. You find somewhere where you just gotta. If he becomes a running threat, I believe they would have to play him different.
That's the code for black quarterbacks.
Look how they play Lamar Jackson.
No,
look how they play
that's
Lamar.
Why I asked you that because
Look how they play Lamar.
I don't think he's that type of quarterback, though.
No,
he's not a pocket quarterback.
No, he is.
Who?
But Zach, he's a pocket
I'm talking
quarterback.
about Lamar Jackson.
No, he's talking about Lamar.
No,
He talking
Goldie's
about-
saying he's not a running quarterback.
Yeah.
No, but he can. I've seen him in college. He can take off.
But that's what I'm saying, Game. There's a difference between being a running quarterback
And
and
taking
being a
off,
quarterback that can throw on the move and can actually can extend the
Yeah, his accuracy
throw
is
on
way
the
off
move.
right now.
He can throw on the move, but he don't be having time.
But he's saying it's a difference between being a running quarterback and a quarterback that can run.
Well, I'll say this: positive yards are better than negative. So if you can get 3 yards, if you can get 3 or 4 yards out of a busted play,
you don't want to have him start off having bad habits already.
bro, it's not a bad habit to take off when you under pressure.
Right,
That's not a bad habit.
But you got to understand the benefit from Zach Wilson, because it's a situation going back to Nagy in Chicago. It's the same scenario. And this is why Nagy needs to be fired, because you have to put your quarterback in the best situation to protect him based off of what you have in front of him.
Correct.
So, and then also you got to play to your quarterback strengths. Now, we talk about, Zach. Zach's strength is Zach has an arm that's comparable to Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen and all that. He has that type of arm.
Correct.
But at the same time, he's not a get out of the pocket and run quarterback, and you don't want to start him having bad habits early, because what's going to happen?
He got him.
Remember Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold was seeing fucking ghosts.
That was Belichick.
Correct.
But but Zach Wilson can't. He won't step into his throws
but guess
because he had that conversation about them trying to compare him with Aaron Rodgers.
Right, but that's what I'm saying though. That's what I'm saying though.
Absolutely.
You have to get first things first. The first game that y'all played, the offensive line was terrible. We've already talked about it.
Yeah, absolutely terrible. He don't trust them
the
niggas.
Offensive line held up.
Sorry, Aunt Sherry.
But him being a young quarterback, he still struggles because, again, he's not a ready-made NFL quarterback right now. He was drafted as high as he was drafted to y'all based off what his trajectory is, what he can be.
Right.
Correct.
So it's going to take a lot of work for him to get to that point.
Agreed.
So you going through your progressions and actually knowing when to move the pocket, when to change, when to slide protection, when to audible out, when to utilize your running game to keep the pass rush off your ass.
Yeah.
You have to know and understand these things, and he has not got to that point yet.
Of
so
course
you don't
not.
want him being out there just running for his life or whatever, because then at every point, when he sees somebody rushing or he feels somebody that's not there, he's so quick to take off versus going through his hot routes when somebody is coming in rushing without anybody blocking.
That guy know what he's talking about.
But go.
You know what he's talking about.
But go.
You know what he's talking about.
Go. All I'm saying is, instead of running backwards, he got sacked 6 times last week.
God damn it, game.
He got sacked 6 times last week.
God damn it, game. Do something else.
Bro.
Sometimes run forward.
He could have.
Bro.
Don't run backwards, run forward.
Bro. Quarterbacks drop back to create a play.
When you drop back to pass,
I got you. And when the
rush coming from?
I saw
coming from the edge.
I saw at least 6 times he could have took off last week.
All right, cool.
At least.
Didn't lose him.
And you was there, and I kept saying, take off.
Right, but I didn't say a word. I didn't say nothing.
Yeah, you ain't say nothing.
I was fucked up. But him getting hurt trying to do what you're saying that he could possibly do, it ain't worth it. Cause then when he's not there, we don't have any. He don't have a veteran to follow.
If he get hurt, at least it'll be Mike White, and he could get beat up on until we get the goddamn offensive line correct.
All right, so I see you're just gonna let this mother.
Well, y'all just need to run the ball, play action, and play defense.
Michael playing good. Defense is playing the best they can, and it's
Carter.
it's
Michael
NFL.
Carter look good, but look, he can't even be as good as he could be because the O line's so bad.
Well, shit, he doing good without.
Hey, go. Call your man Fent. Tell Fent, man, get it together, bro.
It's rough out here, ladies
Tell
and
him get
gentlemen.
it together, man.
But I do believe that, and this is me, one of my picks. I do believe one of these games, y'all gonna snipe him. It's gonna change around. I don't know which game.
Week 5.
You know what I mean?
Week 5.
I said week 5.
Yeah, it's gonna be. Y'all gonna snipe somebody, and it's gonna be and it's gonna be like that.
That's what Gold said.
Yeah,
Goldie, man, real quick before you go, man, let's talk about your Colts, man. Last time the ambulance came by, so I could.
Hey, you know why that ambulance came by?
Why?
You know who should have been in it?
Carson Wentz.
Hey, man, week 4 for Vegas. It's gonna be one of our toughest. It's gonna be our toughest game right now. The Chargers. I'm taking the one.
Before we get to that point, we got to talk about these Colts.
Well, nah, you just said my man was in the ambulance, man.
I know, but you want to know why we struggling?
Why?
Do you know how many total touchdowns we got for 3 weeks?
How many?
5.
Hey, you got more than us.
Yeah, you got more than us, man.
How many y'all got?
None.
Not 5.
Not in 5.
No, we got
We got two.
We got like 2 or 3.
2.
We got 2 or 3.
Well, who do y'all play this week, Gold?
This week we got. I want to say the Dolphins. We got the Dolphins.
Game, who they
this
got?
week?
The Colts.
Yeah, we got
You
the
can look it
Dolphins
up.
this week.
The Raiders have the Chargers. It's gonna be the toughest game so far out of 4 games.
We got Tennessee. I'm not expecting nothing.
Y'all gonna go 5-0, and then y'all gonna turn to a regular football team, and then y'all gonna.
I don't know if we gonna. I'll be honest with you. I don't know if we gonna win this game right here. The Chargers are good, man. Colts.
Yeah, the Chargers are.
If we beat them,
But
and I'm saying this, it's gonna be by like 3 points.
Yeah, they got the
Chargers
Dolphins.
are saying that y'all.
Yeah, we
would
play the
do it.
Dolphins. I just looked it up.
They play the Dolphins. So this,
The Brissett Dolphins is dangerous.
they played us all the way out, man.
They dangerous.
Yo,
They
okay,
better than the Tua Dolphins.
I got two questions for y'all. The first question is, where, if anywhere, do you see Cam Newton going this season?
The Jets.
Nope.
I'm fucking with y'all.
I don't even want that.
Do you think Belichick regrets letting them go now?
No, he did it
Nah.
because he had to.
Nah.
Okay.
That was all.
I
That was
don't.
his executive decision.
I don't.
It-
he might. I could see him going to either.
Y'all can't bench my man, right? Even if he played, let's say
Nah.
he played 8
Nah, he
games,
was
9
starting. If he
games.
came to the Jets, he was
Nah.
starting.
No, I'm saying
Nah, yeah.
Zach. If Zach lost 9 games, hypothetically, I know he.
Nah, you can't bench
You
him.
can't bench him because it messed up his
Yeah, you can't
morale,
bench
right?
him. Yeah, you can't bench him.
Yeah, man, you're not benching Zach.
Yeah, you can't
Okay.
bench
He's a
him.
rookie.
Yeah, let him learn.
I'll say this though. Either.
Because there's been major quarterbacks whose first season was terrible.
Hey, look, it could be
Hell
either.
yeah.
So yeah,
Great.
All of them.
It could be either Washington or who else? Who else quarterback got hurt? Somebody else quarterback hurt.
Cam.
Cam will go
Cam. I don't think nobody gonna get Cam.
to the worst division where it needed the most. In my opinion.
I don't think Cam gonna get a job this year.
Yeah, because he got money
So
coming from other
Gang
areas.
said he don't think he getting one.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna get one.
He
What
wearing hats
about
like
you?
you got.
His shit's weird.
Cam might not get a job because he ain't get vaccinated.
I don't think he's getting a job.
It's politics with Cam.
Yup, it's politics.
I don't think it's skill with Cam.
No, it's politics.
Yeah, and I'm not even mad at that no more.
They just judged him off a year where he had no training camp, none of that. He was learning the playbook on the fly.
And I will say this: out of all of my picks in the beginning, I had I'm losing in game in them division because I had New England to win that division. Yeah, New England let me down. Brady, not Brady. What you call it? Let me down. Belichick.
Don't let me down.
Huh?
If anywhere. Where you got Cam going, if anywhere?
Cam definitely will go to Washington.
I got him going nowhere.
Said Washington?
Yeah, they need somebody. They need help.
They'll call. Yeah, he'll go where they call him.
They got
need
Haskins. They got
They need help, yo.
I'm saying either Houston or Pittsburgh. Those are my picks.
He would fit good in Pittsburgh, I think. But you think they're gonna take Ben out?
He
What you talking about? With Ben getting knocked out the game or something?
Nah, they got a guy over there.
No, they got Mason Rudolph and no, they don't got nobody in Pittsburgh. But Houston, I think Houston would be better than Pittsburgh for him.
I think Tomlin can coach Cam.
I don't think he getting a job, bro.
Houston is bad for Cam because it ain't shit.
Why would Cam go to the Steelers anyway? Ben gets knocked out.
Ben's on his lap. First of all, Ben's hurt right now. Secondly, Ben looks terrible.
He don't
But
look
that
good.
whole offense looks terrible. But
Yeah, he had his time. It's time to move on.
He don't look good.
What do you predict y'all record goal this season before you go? The Colts.
Keep it real,
Let
nigga.
me see. 1, 2, 3.
Now this nigga the count. He on Sesame Street.
He
Nigga,
said
it's 17 fucking
He said
games.
you on
nigga.
Sesame Street. This
Nigga the count now.
He on your ass, go. He said, what is it, go?
I'm saying 6 games, maybe 7.
Okay, that's realistic.
Okay.
That's real. Anything else? Anything after that is a bonus.
I'm going for the Raiders. I'm going no less than 10-7. The height of it would be 12-5. But we ain't losing. We winning 10 games this year.
Raiders fans starting to sound like Cowboys fans. I'm
10,
just saying.
10 games this year.
we.
10
Hey, no,
games.
but 10 is not out of 12 is a little crazy, but
hold on, fool. Before the season,
I'll tell you this.
Did I take a bet?
I'll tell you this.
Did I take a bet on that before the season?
yeah, you did.
you did.
You did 10
Yeah, I
games.
stand on that.
The
10
games.
games.
Give me Era. But
10
look,
games.
shout out Era.
And I
Hey,
say
yo,
that the Raiders make the playoffs this year.
he did say that. But look, I'm gonna tell you this. It's gonna take 12 games to win that division.
I didn't say I said we had possibility before. I said a possibility to win the division. I said how many games?
No,
this
you
year?
said 10. You said 10.
I said
you
10,
been said 10.
but I said we have the capability of winning 12, going 12-5.
Y'all look good enough to win 12. I'll say that. Y'all look
Know what
good
I mean?
enough to win 12.
Our hardest games this year, if you look at our schedule, is going to be our division. That's what I'm scared about. I'm not worried about nobody else. Not to say we can't lose to the Bears, because the Bears got a good defense.
Nah, y'all not gonna lose to the Bears.
No, they got a good defense,
Y'all not
though.
gonna lose to the Bears. They don't got no offense,
You
bro.
know what I mean?
They can't score.
They don't got no
You know what
offense.
I mean? Like, yo, any given Sunday, just like I said about them, they going to sting somebody who feels the same fucking way.
Yeah, somebody just
We're gonna get our 5. We're gonna get our 5 to
So,
6.
oh, yeah, what's y'all pick?
Somebody-
What's your pick for the Jets this year? Record.
I said
6.
I
Six
said,
and-
you said,
I said 6 wins.
6-11?
Yeah, I said 6
yeah,
games.
yeah.
I said that.
I'm thinking that we're gonna rock maybe 2 teams.
6-11?
Yeah, I'm extra 2 games, man. 8.
8.
Okay, you said 8.
Yeah,
I said
Eight
six.
it
and-
ain't
what's that,
enough to make the
8 and
playoffs.
Yeah, that's 8 and 9.
8 and 9. Okay. 8 and 9. 6-11. I said 10-7. And you said goal. What you say?
He said 6. He said
7? He said 7.
Oh, now he said 7.
7 and 10.
7.
Okay.
Floss up. People are documenting this because Floss called me, a Bronco fan, and said, "Yo, he had the audio
He said
from
tell
you
game what?
He said
he's had the audio with me
from
saying
you.
we gonna beat Denver.
that y'all was gonna that y'all was gonna beat
We
Denver
said
by
we
10."
You
could
got it,
beat
Floss.
Denver.
You got
No,
it, Floss.
Game gave a name. Game
no.
gave a number.
I gave a guarantee.
He gave a guarantee of a number.
All right, well now.
All right,
I'm
Floss,
out
you
of
got
this
that.
one.
Floss got the audio. Shout out to Floss. Floss
You
got
got
the
it,
audio.
Floss.
Floss
You got
said,
it.
"B, I'm about to send you the audio. I need you to play it for game." I said, "Come on, Floss, man." He said, "I'm gonna
Nah,
let him
that's
live
dope.
this time."
Nah, don't let me live, Floss. Let me have it. We lost, man. Get it to me. Pause.
Shout out to Floss.
Yeah, man.
Pause.
Have y'all talked about Kyrie and Andrew Wiggins with the vaccine?
Yeah, we talked about Kyrie.
We ain't talking about Wiggins. We talked about Kyrie though.
So do y'all think the Nets can win the championship with him just playing away?
No.
games?
I do.
Nah.
I do.
I don't.
Nah.
I think they could.
You think so?
I don't
Nah, we gotta have.
Go. I can't hear you. Go.
I said I do. I think
think the Nets better with him. I mean, without him than with him.
Durant is enough.
Hey yo, I think
You said you think Kevin Durant is enough?
Kevin Durant and
And
Harden
Harden
is enough.
Oh yeah,
I do
because Harden
too.
can run the point.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I think they better without Kyrie than they are with him.
I don't think he's gonna play the away games because he don't feel like playing.
I think he's gonna retire.
Yeah, I think
He might as
feel
well.
Like, he don't feel like playing.
You might as well.
Hey,
That Uncle Drew shit just drew him out of the.
Hey, Gold, man. The next episode, we're gonna have to get like a chalkboard or something. I think we need that, Pat. We need a chalkboard so we can put our wins and losses up there.
Fair enough.
To see who's winning the not
enough.
chalkboard, you know the
The
marker board,
whiteboard, yeah.
whiteboard. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
y'all, chalk. But so we can put the wins and losses up there because I knew that Patriot thing. I said the Patriots gonna win the division. I think they're gonna lose. They probably be last in the division.
I picked San Fran to win the West, and I don't know if that's gonna happen.
Yeah, San Fran to win the West.
And I picked the Saints to win the South.
I said the Raiders could win our division. I said that. I'm standing on it.
Y'all could. Y'all in good position.
Them Chargers and them Broncos is good, man.
Y'all
The
3 games
Broncos
ahead
ain't
of a
that
lot of
good.
people.
The
You
Broncos,
don't
listen,
think the Broncos good?
bro. They beat the Jets.
You gonna put,
They beat the Jets, the Giants, and they beat every team they beat is 0-3. Denver. Every team Denver beat is 0-3.
Hey, Floss, you hear this?
Every team they beat is 0-3.
Yo, you know what? We're going to have Floss call it on you next week.
Yeah. Boss gonna have to call
We'll
it.
call it and defend the Broncos.
Bro, I'm not disrespecting them. I'm stating the fact.
You told me you was going to beat them by 10 last week. You've been disrespecting the Broncos since last week.
Okay, but what I'm saying is, every team they beat is 0-3.
Okay. Hey, listen, I like full energy. Pappy Black said they going to be 8 and 9. He said, man,
Is it gonna happen?
I like that.
It's gonna happen.
I like that.
It's gonna happen
he said,
because
fuck that. They gonna win. I like that because that's how I feel about the Raiders. Because everybody told me the same thing. Yeah, y'all gonna come out win 5 games.
Super Bowl.
5 games.
No, I think y'all better than 5 games.
He said gonna win 5 games.
I think y'all good for 10.
y'all got a quarterback.
I think y'all good for 10.
He's efficient.
And now they got a defense. That's what they was missing. That's all they was missing.
10 and about the lowest we're gonna be is 10-7. I need to win that money from Error. I need them 10 wins. This is bigger than football.
I know I'm betting on y'all if y'all go to the Super Bowl.
Hey, look, man. I'm gonna say this. Gold, it was nice, man. We'll speak to you next week, man.
Love you, bro. Get from outside, man. It's cold out there.
Watch the ambulance.
It's cold out there, boy.
cold
Get
out there.
Get in the house,
Hey
man.
man, the ambulance is blue and white for Carson.
Oh, man. We'll talk to you, man, next week, brother.
All right, love y'all boys. Y'all be smoking.
Love you, bro.
Love you
Later.
too, bro.
Word.
Well, there we have it, man. Oh, Brandon Robinson done tapped in. He trying to get on, man.
Hey,
We got it. We
Do
got,
we got
it
enough
next-
time?
Hey, go ahead, call him. Fuck it.
We
If
got
you
enough time, Pap?
It'll be our first episode that we rock the mic.
call him, man. Fuck it. Get him
See
in.
if Brandon can get on. If not, then we going.
Let's go.
We go.
Get him in. Brandon Robinson, Scoop B, Ballard
Yeah,
Sports.
bro. We got the. I like that. Who said 8
He
games?
said, hey,
Yeah.
hey, look.
Huh?
That's an optimistic number.
Absolutely. I'm always optimistic.
That's an optimistic number. I'm not mad at it. You know what I'm saying? I just
It's a lot of
after
games
3
left to
games.
play.
After 3 games,
It's hard to feel that way.
yeah, it's hard to feel like that after 3 games.
Yep, I agree.
But that's a good number.
Once,
Hey, yo, tell Floss,
that first
hey, yo,
win.
tell Floss, I apologize. Nah, hey Floss, man, my bad, bro. Leave me the fuck alone with that shit, man. My bad. I was supposed to pick my team. I wasn't supposed to pick
Floss
y'all.
called back with the audio.
I
Hey,
just
yo.
want y'all to know we about to embark in history right
Hey,
now.
but
I'll
Floss,
tell
hey
y'all about
Floss,
it
hey
later.
Floss. All the
We
teams
gonna let it
y'all.
go. We gonna let it go. We gonna let it go.
Through week-
Pap is guiding the shit.
Nope. Now I want it.
Oh, you want to see if it happens?
Now
Hey,
I want
Floss.
it to happen.
You want
Hey,
it to
Floss.
happen? I'm
Hell
trying to
yeah.
get
Through
it.
week 3, y'all only beat 0-3 teams. I'm checking.
And we played them at Mile High. Everybody got a problem playing at Mile High.
Nah, we beat them up there before. Remember, we was at.
Not with Zach Wilson.
Ooh, me and Floss went to a game where we beat them.
All right, but the elements were different.
Me and Floss went to a Denver game, a Jets Denver game at MetLife. Well, it wasn't MetLife then. We beat them. He was.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Who was the quarterback then? Mark.
Boy, I don't know. Nah, it might have been. It might have been.
Mm-hmm.
It might have been Mark.
Nah, I can't.
It might have been Sanchez.
I can't recall it.
But yeah, me and Floss went to a Jets Denver game. That was crazy. But yeah, man. Hey yo, Floss, y'all only beat 0-3 teams, man. Beating us ain't saying nothing. How about that?
Oh, well, here you go, man.
That ain't no disrespect.
Here you go.
Y'all ain't winning the division. How about that? Y'all,
Yeah, it's looking real funky.
they number 2 or they number 1? Y'all number 1, right?
Yo,
Yeah, they number one.
yo, Floss, you live on the Smoke Talk podcast. What's going on, man?
Let's go.
What's good, everybody?
Hey,
yo,
Floss, come on,
We've
man.
been talking about you for a minute with these Broncos. I told him you had the footage. Gabe said, what he say?
Oh, last week, Gabe said, when you talking about the spread, Gabe said, oh, we are going to cover that spread. We are not going to lose by 10 or 11, whatever it was.
It was 10.5, I think, or 10.
Tell him how you
10.5.
feel, Gabe. Tell him how you feel, man.
Hey, look, man.
Now, Floss, you got 2 Jet fans here. You got Pappy Black and Gabe Beats, man.
I would say this,
It's
Floss.
all good, man, you know?
Hey, Floss, I would say this, man. Good win. 26-0, whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah, we got that
Nice.
out.
But don't get too happy, man. Y'all only beat 0-3 teams. Through week 3, every team y'all beat is 0-3.
Listen, man, we can only beat who on our schedule. The thing is, take it, just like B said with the Raiders, I'm taking 1 week at a time. But what I'm happy about is we ain't played down. We played up. For years past, we always played down.
That's a good way to look at it. Who
Yeah,
y'all got
that's
this
all I
week?
wanted.
Who y'all got this week?
We got Baltimore this week. So we got a nice stretch coming
So-
up.
so-
We got
so-
Baltimore.
So this game right here tell us where y'all trending.
Yeah, the next couple games.
Cause the 3 y'all won already
Baltimore,
they don't say nothing.
Let's see, we got Baltimore, Pittsburgh, the Raiders.
Baltimore and the Raiders is going to tell me. Baltimore and the Raiders is going to tell me what y'all is.
Yeah, the Browns too now.
Oh shit!
Baltimore, Raiders.
Yeah, you
Pittsburgh,
gotta
Browns.
include the Browns, man.
No, I just skipped over
playing, man. They
Pittsburgh.
playing
I
football.
just skipped over Pittsburgh because they don't look too good.
No, but listen, man, it's the Steelers. The Steelers is the type of team that can't sleep on. They'll look sorry this week, and next week they'll hang 41. They'll beat somebody 41-3.
Yep.
So you can't sleep on that. Mike Tomlin is too good a coach to sleep on that team like that.
I ain't saying sleep on them. I'm not saying sleep on them. I'm saying they haven't shown me nothing to tell me that they could just win. Like they should just be the favorite. That's all I'm saying.
I wouldn't say yeah.
I'm not saying they can't win.
but
I'm just saying I don't see nothing that should make them the favorite over y'all.
I mean, you know, that's gonna be one of them games because we.
You
know,
being
the
modest.
last few years,
You being modest. You being modest because of who it is.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying the last few years we've been down, so we're not gonna be favored in that game. I mean, Baltimore.
No, y'all should be favored in that game. Y'all
Yeah,
three.
we should
Y'all,
be.
y'all
No,
3-0.
We'll see when we get to that game.
Even if y'all 3-1, y'all record gonna be better than theirs.
That's 2 weeks down the line.
Even if
We'll
y'all
get through
3-3, y'all better than them.
I want to get through Baltimore first.
Okay, we gonna see. Hey, look, man, I apologize for the disrespect.
Nah, it's all good. Listen, man.
I could admit. Hey, listen. I could admit when I'm wrong. I could admit when I'm wrong, but I don't know what else I was supposed to say.
That's right.
Yeah, exactly.
That's your team.
Hey, bro.
Exactly.
Yo, you
But-
are the most. You pick up on everything.
Who?
You.
Me?
Yeah, you.
What I pick up on?
You saved the day. When shit go wrong, you saved the day.
Yeah, I was supposed to say that, yo.
Yo, I don't know how you do it. Shit, I'd have fucked that whole conversation up.
Hey, man, listen. Floss, you know, they,
Nah, you good, yo. That's like a game, man.
well, I'm going to say this real quick. If Floss, you can stay on the line real quick. I wanted to get this in real quick. When things go wrong.
All right, well, while you looking for it, hey, Floss, man, what's your favorite game beats line?
Say that again.
What's your favorite game beats line?
Line?
Yeah.
I listen to the show, you give me another one.
I was talking about music.
I tell you, for 2021, the line was, oh man, it was something about this teacher you did.
Oh yeah. The 8th grade was the 8th grade teacher.
Yeah, hey, bro, I was talking about music.
Yo, everybody kind of passed right over that. And
They
I was
did.
like, okay.
They did. I was trying to save food, and he ain't take the lifeline.
I guess that's when things go wrong.
That's when things go wrong.
Right there.
I told the truth, and he didn't take the lifeline.
I just so happened to be trying to finish my point that I was trying to make that I didn't realize they was trying to bail me out. So shout out to them boys real boys. You feel me? Grown men.
Shout out to Ray Large Pockets.
Word.
Man.
Shout out to Ray.
Big shout out to Ray, man. Well, yo, man, that's it. Bro, B, we gonna call you back in a week or so and see where your football picks is at, man. Like you said.
I appreciate it.
Love you, bro.
Man.
Good to have you
Love
on,
you,
bro.
bro.
Thank you. Love the show. Y'all keep doing your thing. I'm gonna listen in.
You
Bet.
got it, B. Later.
Bet.
All right.
Later. Man.
All right, when
And
things go wrong.
Oh, yeah, we out of here on this, man. When things go wrong, man. It's a sad one, man. Man died after gulping down 1.5 liters of Coca-Cola in 10 minutes, man.
God damn.
Coca-Cola kill you like that?
Yeah, remember the Pop Rocks theory?
Yeah, it shocked his liver.
Wait, how much of it did he drink?
1.5 liters?
That's bigger than a fifth, right? That's the one. That's the $80 bottle, right?
Coca-Cola?
The liter.
Yeah.
The liter is the 80. He drunk.
Yeah, no, the 50.
No, I know.
750 milliliters.
Yeah, that's so that's the one that's the $80 bottle.
Oh shit.
If we comparing it to Remy.
Yeah, the leader is.
Look, this nigga was lost.
Hey,
He
Remy,
like,
how
nah.
at me, Remy?
He like, nah, it's the
How
leader.
at me?
He like, nah, it's Coca-Cola. No, we comparing it to Remy.
I was.
And
Holler at me.
And on that note,
Wait.
that game
How
finisher.
long?
10 minutes.
They don't got nothing
He
else
drank
to
that
say.
in 10 minutes?
yeah, he died in China somewhere.
God bless him, man.
On that note, man.
This
On that-
episode has been sponsored and powered by Genco.
And we out.
Next week. Look, he was lost. I'm like, bro. Nah, we can talk about Remy because if a leader do that to you in Coca-Cola, imagine if you take that $80 bottle.
It's a smoke session. I keep rolling, man.